Blitz coming, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Ready, flag, I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. Well, it's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings.
Joker. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Switch gears. Shift. Even.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here we go.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Give him 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Time is a mark. Check.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston, and he slings one that's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and that takes us from second to third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Check it backer, check it backer.
Now they try the right side here. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And this is Selleck here with a grab. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Let's go, let's do it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff looking right. Finding room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Garoppolo. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And some room to work. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd down, Winston. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And to give this time to the tailback. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Goodwin able to haul it in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah. Whip. Watch the whip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Levante David in on the tackle.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Garoppolo, he's going to give this to Breida on the draw. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs' 35. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Check. Hey, stop.
Now a handoff looking right. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 8-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
They'll begin the drive with Breda. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. This is Breda on the draw, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. They run again with Breda, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Here's Bradley Pena now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often.